Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, you're going to be getting my first impressions and live reaction to the Battle for Concordia Streets of Tarkov teaser number 3. Now, the last teaser for Streets of Tarkov, I believe, was about 6 months ago, right when I started this channel, because my channel trailer here for Ace's EFT actually has Streets of Tarkov footage in it. It was pretty much right when I started my channel that they actually came out with that, which was super dope. So, I have not seen a single bit of this. I have not seen any reactions on Twitter. I have seen absolutely nothing. I knew this came out about 2 hours ago. Just got home very recently. So, I had to wait the 2 hours. But here we are. First reactions, first impressions, first everything. Haven't seen a bit of it. 2 minutes, 31 seconds. Let's just hop right into it. Hopefully no music or anything. Even if there would be, it'd probably be made by Nikita since he has some dope-ass soundtracks. I wouldn't have to worry about copyright. But let's stop talking. Let's hop into this thing, man. I'm super excited. Make sure we're in HD. We are. Oh, wow. Okay. What gun is that? Oh, that's sick right there, man. So far, it's looking really good. I'm gonna be honest, I have goosebumps. Nice, dude. That's a nice new line. Wait, did he just blow that wall up? We might have to go back and check that out. I think he just blew through that wall. The game looks really... What the hell is that? What the hell was that? Alright, we're gonna have to roll back through this one. We're gonna check this one out some more. Alright, so the two notable things that I saw right away is the game looked super smooth. I mean, it just looked buttery smooth. Now, we got to remember, they're probably not doing 40-player tests when giving us this gameplay that we just saw, but we definitely got, 4 to 8 players on there. Now, it's probably all locally hosted and everything, and the best of the best when it comes to connection. There's probably not even a connection variable. They're probably all doing it on their local server, but at the end of the day, the game looked absolutely buttery, just smooth, man. It looked really good. And the other thing that I really wanted to point out was, did that guy GL through that wall and break the wall? Because if we start to have stuff like that happening, and if that could be somehow implemented into current maps, that would be an absolute game changer if we could start blowing through walls to, make our own way when it comes to not being in a choke point or certain situations, such on interchange. If you're stuck in a store, you blow through the wall and, you have a way out. So we're going to run back this one, and we're going to see if we can kind of point anything out here. We're going to look for any details, hints, anything like that. Any just general loot spawns, anything that they might have in that regard. But it looks really smooth, but I'm noticing, like, I feel like this just doesn't look completely finished here. It doesn't look sharpened is the best way to put it. So I feel like there's some sort of lack of detail in the weapons and weapon attachments in the build that they're playing on. So I'm sure they haven't really considered even, tweaking any of that stuff when we're primarily focusing on the map, but I just wanted to point it out. You know, I don't know what these guns are. I don't know what these builds are. Like this gun, I don't know what this is. So, I don't know if this is some just new version of an M4 or if it's an MPX or if it's the STM-9. I have no idea. But here we have Concordia. Now, these are some areas we've already seen screenshots of. So, obviously, areas they're working on. And we're actually in Concordia right now. But, obviously, areas they've been working on a little bit and have now finished and is now playable, which is amazing. Here's where we start getting into that gunfight. So right here, you can see we're on the first story. And I'm wondering, like, how many stories are going to be playable? This is all first story right here. Or you could call it second floor. We're seeing a lot of second floor gameplay. Obviously, like, right here, we're spraying. And this was one scene I wanted to point out here. Is, you know, you don't know what window you're getting shot from. It's going to be super, super interesting to see if they put some of the higher loot spawns just out in the open. So you could get blasted from 40 different windows on streets. So that's going to be super interesting. But it's like, how much of this is going to be playable? It looks like these windows are blacked out, even though they've been shot a little and there's broken glass. It looks like they're blacked out. So it's kind of looking like that we have, you know, floor 1, floor 2 as the playable area. Honestly, man, I would love to have every single one of these floors playable, but that's just asking for way too much. It's too many loot spawns. It's too much work, to be honest with you. So, you know, I'm pretty excited for the map, but I definitely wanted to see some way that we could get every single floor incorporated in every single building, but it's just not going to happen. It's an unrealistic thought. But, oh, we did see a third floor there. It was very brief. Right here, you can see the staircase. So, assuming this stair isn't blocked off, we could potentially have a fourth floor. We have floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, and if this stairway is not blocked off, like sometimes they do an interchange, then we could have potentially a fourth floor there. But definitely seeing 3 floors so far. Gonna be so many keys for this map too. So I want to check when he pulls out this GL here. Right here. It looked like there was already a hole in the wall. Oh no, there's not. So it shows the point where it could be broken. I just realized my neighbor decided to cut his grass right when I wanted to record this. Isn't that nice? So if you hear that, I do apologize. But you guys can see there's some sort of like break in the wall here where you can kind of tell that this can be broken through. And obviously you're going to need a grenade or a GL, or I don't think they're adding the underbarrels or anything. So probably not everybody's going to be bringing GLs in a raid. So hopefully a regular, you know, RGD can break through that. But that's very, very interesting. And I like that a lot. So we can see it again here. Once we get a little bit of a better look right here. So you can see that the wall is like, it's just already cracked and broken up. And it's definitely a breach point. So I'm wondering how many of these are going to be in the map. Are we going to see some of these added into other maps in maybe just expansion areas? Maybe we see one in factory, just for an example. I doubt it, but, you know, just an example. Could we see these added into current maps as they currently sit? Or could we see them in expansions, or will we just never see them? And maybe this is a Streets of Tarkov thing, and maybe we see them on Lighthouse and maps in the future. But I like this. It's a lot more realistic in my opinion. Now, obviously, they're showing you where the breach point is by, you know, giving you the hole, the crack in the wall and everything. But, you know, it's a step in the right direction. I like it. I think it adds a little bit more realism. Very cool. You can see it here. And you can see the wall fall apart, and then you walk through the breach point. That's cool, man. That's innovation at its finest right there. Obviously, we see games like Battlefield doing that already since 2014, but when it comes to Tarkov, honestly, it's something that I wouldn't have even expected. So I like that a lot. I haven't noticed too much else here besides just really smooth gameplay. What we're seeing, the colors look great. Here, this is another thing. Like, what the hell is this? Getting an APC rolling through with like 4 different PMCs or scabs on it. That's crazy. But colors look beautiful. Game looks beautiful. Looks super smooth. And definitely looking great. Like, what is that? Is that actually all we got to see of it? So I'm wondering if this is maybe somehow incorporating some of the lore or task or just somehow getting like NPCs into the raid. Now, obviously, when Point 13 comes out, I'm not sure if it's planned on having the in-raid traders yet, any of that stuff, but that's, you know, this is kind of getting a step in that direction. How many guys we got on here? At least 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely 4, and a driver. So that might be a squad of 5. I'm gonna be honest, the game is looking crazy. Streets of Tarkov's looking crazy. I'm excited, man. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comments below. I think Streets of Tarkov has potential to be the best map they have made so far. Obviously, each map has its pros and cons, but I think this one being 40 players is going to be one of those maybe even 2-hour raids where you have to bring a shit ton of food, a shit ton of water. Like, it is going to be a hardcore map, and it is going to be so much damn fun. I'm super excited for it. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the trailer or the teaser number 3, Streets and Tarkov in general. How have you guys been feeling about Tarkov lately? Anything you want to comment, drop it down there. I typically either respond or at least react to your comments in some way, shape, or form. Shout out to all the new members that are joining the channel as well. There's 2 membership options there for you guys if you want to check those out. Like I said, those perks that are on there for those members, make sure you guys are dropping your comments. I'll pin your comments. I've been trying to do that. So, with that being said, guys, it's going to do it for me. Make sure you drop that like, subscribe for new sponsors and equipment in the description below. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.